Retro meets modern, mixing vintage and contemporary decor. Introduction. Welcome to Elle's Decor Studio. Are you ready to transform your space by blending the charm of the past with the elegance of the present? In today's video, we're diving into a fascinating design trend, retro meets modern, mixing vintage and contemporary decor. At Elle's Decor Studio, we explore the most stylish home design ideas to create spaces that are not only beautiful, but also functional and inviting, both indoors and outdoors. If you're passionate about home decor, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get started. One, why mix retro and modern? The perfect harmony of old and new. Ever wondered why mixing retro and modern decor is so popular right now? It's because this blend creates a timeless elegance that speaks to both nostalgia and contemporary style. Vintage pieces bring warmth, character, and a sense of history, while modern elements add functionality and sleekness. When combined thoughtfully, they form a cohesive and sophisticated look that feels both familiar and fresh. This fusion isn't just about aesthetics, it's about telling a story. Every vintage item has a past, and every modern piece represents the present. Together, they create a narrative that is uniquely yours. But how do you strike the perfect balance? The key is harmony. To achieve this, focus on creating a minimalist yet stylish space that doesn't feel cluttered. This can be done by using clean lines and sleek finishes in your modern pieces, paired with carefully selected vintage items that add character without overwhelming the space. Think of a mid-century modern coffee table paired with a contemporary sofa or a vintage rug under a modern dining set. The result is a serene and elegant atmosphere that feels curated rather than chaotic. 2. The power of a calming color palette, setting the mood. Did you know that the right color palette can make or break your retro-modern design? One of the secrets to seamlessly blending vintage and contemporary styles lies in choosing a calming color palette that ties everything together. Neutral shades like beige, soft gray, and muted whites provide a serene backdrop that allows vintage accents to stand out without feeling overpowering. Meanwhile, subtle pops of color, like dusty pink, sage green, or navy blue, can add a modern twist to the retro vibe, keeping the space vibrant yet sophisticated. To enhance this harmonious look, try using monochromatic schemes or gentle contrasts that maintain a peaceful ambience. For instance, pairing a vintage mustard yellow armchair with modern gray walls creates a striking yet balanced visual appeal. This approach ensures that no single element steals the show. Instead, every piece contributes to a cohesive and elegant atmosphere. Not only does this create visual harmony, but it also evokes a sense of calm, making your space a sanctuary of style and comfort. 3. Choosing the right furniture, vintage accents with modern lines. Want to know the secret to nailing the retro-modern look? It's all about choosing the right furniture. The key is to mix vintage accents with modern lines to create a balanced and cohesive design. Opt for sleek, minimalist furniture with clean lines for your modern base. Think Scandinavian-inspired sofas, contemporary coffee tables, or streamlined storage solutions. Then, add character and depth by incorporating select vintage pieces, like a mid-century armchair or an antique wooden cabinet. To keep things from feeling too eclectic, maintain a consistent color scheme and material palette. For example, a minimalist modern sofa in neutral tones pairs beautifully with a vintage wooden side table. This approach not only enhances the visual appeal, but also keeps the atmosphere calm and sophisticated. By thoughtfully selecting furniture that bridges the gap between old and new, you create a space that feels curated, stylish, and timeless. 4. Embracing natural materials, bringing the outdoors in. Looking to add warmth and texture to your retro-modern decor? Natural materials are your best friend. Using elements like wood, stone, and rattan not only enhances the vintage vibe, but also brings a sense of calm and serenity to the space. Vintage wooden furniture pieces, like mid-century dressers or antique coffee tables, provide warmth and nostalgia, while modern designs in natural stone or sleek metal add contemporary sophistication. One of the easiest ways to achieve this is by layering different textures. For example, pair a vintage wooden dining table with modern metal chairs, or place a rattan accent chair next to a minimalist bookshelf. This blend of textures adds depth and visual interest, creating a harmonious balance between retro charm and modern elegance. The result is a space that feels grounded and inviting, perfectly merging the past and the present. 5. Statement lighting, a blend of retro glamour and modern minimalism. Ever thought about how lighting can transform a space? In retro-modern decor, lighting plays a pivotal role in setting the mood and tying together vintage and contemporary elements. Statement lighting fixtures, like a mid-century chandelier or a vintage-inspired pendant lamp, can add a touch of retro glamour, while modern minimalist designs ensure a clean and elegant look. To achieve this, mix and match different lighting styles while maintaining a cohesive color palette. For instance, a vintage brass chandelier above a modern marble dining table creates a stunning focal point that feels both nostalgic and contemporary. Similarly, minimalist floor lamps with sleek lines can balance the boldness of retro wall sconces. By thoughtfully layering lighting elements, you not only enhance the aesthetics, but also create a warm and inviting ambience. Six. Minimalist artwork, timeless pieces with a modern twist. Looking to personalize your space without overwhelming it? Minimalist artwork is the perfect solution. In retro-modern decor, art should complement the design rather than compete with it. Opt for timeless pieces with clean lines, geometric shapes, or abstract designs that echo the simplicity of modern decor. At the same time, vintage-inspired prints or retro posters can add a nostalgic touch, enhancing the overall aesthetic. For a cohesive look, keep the color palette subdued and the frame sleek. Black and white photography, abstract paintings, or even vintage botanical prints work well in this context. The key is to arrange them thoughtfully. Consider a gallery wall with a mix of modern and vintage frames for an eclectic yet harmonious display. This approach keeps the space elegant and sophisticated while allowing your personality to shine through. Seven. Accessorizing with purpose, the art of thoughtful curation. Ever felt overwhelmed by clutter? In retro-modern decor, less is more. The trick to accessorizing is thoughtful curation. Every piece should serve a purpose or tell a story. Vintage accessories like antique vases, retro clocks, or mid-century sculptures can add character and charm, but they should be balanced with modern minimalist decor items to maintain a clean and elegant look. To avoid a cluttered feel, group similar objects together and display them sparingly. For instance, a vintage ceramic vase on a sleek, modern console table creates a stunning contrast that feels curated and intentional. By choosing accessories that complement the overall design theme, you enhance the space's sophistication without sacrificing functionality. Eight. Textiles and patterns, blending retro prints with modern simplicity. Looking to add depth and personality to your space? Textiles and patterns are a powerful way to bring together retro charm and modern elegance. Vintage-inspired patterns, such as geometric prints or floral motifs, can add a nostalgic touch, while minimalist, solid-colored textiles keep the overall look sophisticated and uncluttered. The key is balance, mixing bold vintage patterns with modern, neutral fabrics to create visual interest without overwhelming the space. Start by selecting a statement piece, like a retro-patterned area rug or vintage throw pillows, and pair them with sleek, modern furniture. For example, a bold, geometric rug can anchor a minimalist sofa, creating a focal point that's both stylish and harmonious. To maintain a cohesive look, stick to a calming color palette, using muted tones. This approach not only keeps the atmosphere serene, but also ensures the retro elements feel integrated rather than out of place. 9. Greenery and natural accents, breathing life into retro-modern spaces. Want to make your space feel fresh and inviting? Incorporate greenery and natural accents to enhance the retro-modern vibe. Plants not only bring life and vibrancy, but also complement the organic textures found in vintage and modern decor. Choose sleek, minimalist planters for a contemporary touch, and pair them with vintage plant stands for a nostalgic nod. This blend of old and new keeps the space feeling balanced and visually appealing. Consider using statement plants like fiddle-leaf figs or snake plants, which add height and drama while maintaining a clean, sculptural look. Alternatively, cascading plants like pothose or ivy can soften the lines of modern furniture, adding a touch of retro whimsy. To further elevate the look, integrate natural accents like woven baskets, rattan trays, or wooden bowls. These elements introduce warmth and texture, enhancing the serene, sophisticated ambience. Ten. Final touches, curating a space that reflects your unique style. Ready to bring it all together? The final step in mastering retro-modern decor is personalization. This is where your unique style and personality shine through. Incorporate sentimental vintage pieces, like a family heirloom or a flea market find, that tell a story and add character. Balance these with sleek, modern accents that reflect your contemporary taste. The goal is to create a space that feels authentically yours, blending the charm of the past with the elegance of the present. To achieve this, pay attention to the details. Layering textures, balancing colors, and thoughtfully arranging decor elements will ensure a cohesive and sophisticated look. For instance, a vintage mirror above a minimalist console table creates a beautiful juxtaposition of old and new. Similarly, a modern lamp paired with a retro armchair feels curated yet relaxed. Remember, it's not about perfection, but about harmony and storytelling. Your home should reflect your journey, your tastes, and your memories.